Hello?
Keep coming.
Yeah, you calling about the jewelry? Right.
Yeah.
What? No,
Uh-huh.
no, we're not
No, it's
interested
blue.
in buying old jewelry.
Sorry.
The announcement did not say that at all. Right, exactly.
Where did you
Thank you.
Yeah, anytime.
Where?
Oh, well, thank
Salt
you.
Lake City?
Well, we try to do the best we
I
can for the
didn't know
public
that
in
was
Port
your
Charles.
fault. Unfortunately, that isn't
Okay.
where the jewelry in question was found.
Right.
Yes.
What?
Okay.
No,
Oh, really?
Not going to Montana either, but thank you for calling.
Well,
Well,
why don't you come down and
I
try it out?
realized that you know what it looks like. I showed it on television on air,
I
right.
think that you can.
Right, in the camera.
Exactly.
I'll tell you what, if you're the rightful owner, will you just describe some of the pieces, please?
Thank you.
I see.
Hello?
No,
Diamonds,
no,
anything else?
no.
Yeah.
Rubies and emeralds.
jewelry, right.
Oh, and sapphires. Yes,
By
that's...
the waterfront?
Okay.
Could you-
Tell me something, okay? Were these jewels, were they on a
Hello?
necklace, or were they in a ring, or...
Uh-huh.
Oh, I see, they were just loose.
No. No, I'm sorry.
Well, I appreciate you
Thank you.
calling, and I suggest you go down to
No,
your
that's not right.
neighborhood bar and think about it for a few hours, okay? Thank you.
Drink and have proper...
Cool it with the calls.
But the phones are ringing. Just let Marge take them down at the reception desk, okay?
All right.
Commissioner, I had a feeling you'd stop by. How can I help you?
We'll make this short and sweet, Frisco. I want all the jewels you now have in your possession.
Well, I don't have any jewels in my possession.
I'm going to make a demand on you that you will turn over all jewelry items currently in your possession. Will you comply with that demand?
I can't.
Don't make me arrest you, because I surely will.
All I have is the pendant that I showed on air, Robert.
And you said there was more.
Well, there is.
Then I want it all, and I want it right now.
Sorry, it's not here.
Where is it?
I don't know.
You don't know? What about this person that turned this stuff over to you, this so-called scuba diver?
Well, he took the jewelry with him, and what he left was the pendant that I showed on air.
What's his name?
I don't know.
What's his address? Let me guess. You don't know that either.
You know, he refused to give it to me.
Then how are you planning on returning all this stuff to its rightful owner?
Well, the scuba diver said he'd call.
I'll give it to you, kid. You got guts. Never have I heard a greater case of outrageous lying in all my life. But I'll tell you, if you expect me to believe this, you got another thing coming.
I'm telling you the truth, Robert. That's all that I know.
Maybe a few nights in the slammer will jog your memory.
Ask me anything you like.
Did you steal the jewelry out of someone's safe, maybe?
Of course not.
You sure?
Robert, what do I know about breaking into a safe? I'm telling you, a scuba diver was diving in the Port Charles Harbor, and he found this jewelry at the bottom, kind of like a sunken treasure.
And he's going to call you back to find out whether the show turned up the rightful owner.
Well, if anybody calls and can give an accurate description of the jewelry, that's really what we're trying to do here. We're just trying to find the rightful... You know, Commissioner, could you help me? Could you give me an accurate description of the jewelry?
I'm running out of patience with
Look, Robert, can I get in on this?
Why not?
Do you mind? Felicia, I know that you don't belong in a mess like this. Could you get your friend to tell us the truth?
Well, what makes you so sure he isn't telling the truth?
Oh, well, if he is, then why won't he tell us more about the scuba diver? The one that he can't remember the name and address of.
That's right.
Such a shame. Perhaps you could describe him for us.
Josh! Hey, Josh, there you are. Hey, buddy, I wonder if you could help me out now. We're going to describe the guy. What was he? He was a scuba diver, right? And he was about... He's a young kid, actually.
That's
Well,
right.
between Josh's age and my age. Take it for what it is. Isn't that right?
That's exactly right.
All right, the little charade's over. I'm putting you all on notice. In future, you come up with the information, you give it to me personally. I don't want to have to come after you. And before I leave, I'll put one more thought in your mind to think long and hard about.
What's that, Robert?
You're in over your head, all of you.
Did you just hear what he just said? Why do I do this, Josh? Why?
Josh,
You know
go
what?
check with Marge at the switchboard and see if the calls are still coming in, okay? Just go, will you? Are you okay, babe?
Okay, of course not. Robert scared me. He wasn't kidding.
Well, neither am I.
Frisco, he threatened to arrest you. Don't leave him. Get
I have more things to worry about right now, okay? Like getting the jewels in a safe place.
What does that involve?
Well, it involves finding a better place to hide them, for one thing.
Where?
Well, for your place. If it's cool with you, I mean, I can't find a better place.
All right, if you must. But I really think you should turn him into Robert.
Are you crazy? No way.
Frisco, you're using the treasure as bait, and you're going to wind up in the trap.
Scorpio's trap? Maybe I will, yeah.
You aren't sure you can trust Robert. As a matter of fact, you probably think you can. Sean and Robert both saved Tony's life. Have you forgotten that?
It's too neat. It's too pat, Felicia.
No, what's that supposed to mean?
Think back, okay? The shot comes through Kelly's door. Robert jumps on Tony and covers him. Donnelly immediately reacts. He splits, and he finds Slater, right? Everything works out perfectly. Great teamwork, don't you think? Think about something else, too.
What?
Donnelly shot Slater. Why the hell would he shoot him? He found him, right? Why wouldn't he bring him back? He was afraid Slater was going to nail him, put the finger on him, that's right. I don't trust those guys. It's me and you, baby, all the way to the end, alone.
Sean may be a lot of things, but he is no fool.
You just let me worry about Donnelly, all right?